With Boeing 737 MAX grounded, airlines around the world, they are scrambling to meet the growing demand for air travel. And, well, there's a question, or what are they going to do about it? It's called wet leases. Phil LeBeau joins us now with more. Phil.
Andrew, a wet lease is where an airline will go to a charter aviation company like this one, Nolan Aviation, which is just north of Montreal, and they'll say, you know what, can we take your 737, in this case 737-200, along with a crew, and then you'll fly our routes for us. That's what a wet lease is, and it's becoming increasingly popular for a number of airlines. When you take a look at the aircraft leasing market right now, the big focus for all airlines that had the 737 MAX, which is now parked, is finding the planes to cover their schedules. They are paying more for short-term leases. Depends on the aircraft, depends on the contract that's been written for that leasing, but they are paying more. In demand right now, older 737s, which is why we are here at Nolan Aviation. They have 10 737-200s that they can basically modify to whatever the airline wants. They've already leased out a couple to Sunwing, a discount carrier out of Toronto. And when you talk with the executives here, they will tell you this is a summer where their planes are in demand.
I think it was after a few weeks, after the issue with the 737 MAX started to get very publicized. We started having requests about our availability for the summer. And then it changed to will you still be available during the falls? And now we're talking about Christmas time.
Take a look at the aircraft leasing company stocks, the publicly traded ones, a couple of them, Air Lease as well as AirCap. Their planes are in demand, but they're also impacted because they have customers who have MAXs that are not being flown right now. Quickly, guys, I want to show this to you. The beauty of what they do here with Nolan, the side of the 737 can open up, and then they can load in as many seats as an airline would like. How do you want to configure? You want it for 120 passengers, 125? You name it, they will do it, and they just slide these seats in and out. And believe me, these guys are in demand right now.
As a passenger, Phil, will you know that it's not an actual, let's say, United Airlines plane?
Well, the livery clearly says Nolaner. So when they're flying for Sunwing, it doesn't say Sunwing on the outside of the plane. But the point is, Melissa, they're covering the schedule, and generally speaking, most passengers don't care. Get me on a plane. I know that it's safe. Get me from point A to point B.